Need assistance?
How's it going, dudes? I'm gonna go ahead and start a decent little dungeon series and slash how to hunter rotation.
Off and away.
This is still Cataclysm, so this is Blackrock Caverns. First thing you want to do as a hunter, turn off goddamn growl. There is nothing more infuriating to a tank than to have a hunter's pet come and take the aggro, and then have the pet die and have the hunter whine and say meh meh meh. That being said, I'm also a Beast Mastery spec, so my pet is quintessential to my kit. If my pet's dead, my DPS is dead. That's just the way it is. Alright, now I like to open up with a Serpent Sting into Kill Command and Cobra Shot when I run low on focus. Kill Command is your main source of damage as Beast Mastery. Cobra Shot is there for two reasons. It refreshes focus and refreshes Serpent Sting on target, so it's good to use. Oh, it doesn't refresh, but it increases the duration by 6 seconds. So it's good to use when your Serpent Sting's running low. It's gonna shoot me some ogres. I'm not sure of the lore on this place, but I think it has to do with something similar to the original Blackrock Spire, Blackrock. The old vanilla stuff. And apparently he pulled more than I anticipated. And on another note, this is Thranduil. This is my first ever character when I started playing the game. And I'm going to show you, and you want to, during a fight, you want to use Bestial Wrath whenever it's up, and pop any active trinkets. Use Focus Fire when you have 5 stacks of Frenzy on your pet. It gives you, when you activate it, it gives you focus and range taste for 30 seconds. And it's a better effect depending on how many. It's a better effect depending on how many stacks of frenzy your pet has, up to 5. So you can get 30% range taste and 30 focus back immediately. Turn in the quest because I just killed the dude. The decent thing about this dungeon is that, as you can see, Raz the Craze shows up every now and again, and he'll pretty much one-shot everything for a while. So you just run on through while he's here. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's kind of just an easy thing. He missed. No, he didn't. He almost missed one, and it's about to die. I think he just clears everything. As far as cooldowns go, I have Fervor, which gives me 50 focus instantly to me and my pet, and then another 50 over 10 seconds. Readiness will reset all hunter cooldowns, so if you want to maximize your DPS as a Beast Mastery hunter, you would hit Bestial Wrath, Rapid Fire, and as soon as everything runs out, you'd hit Bestial Wrath, Rapid Fire, use up your focus, then hit Fervor, and as soon as all of it runs out, you'd hit Readiness and pop them all again. And then just do that for whenever the cooldowns come back up. That's really all there is to it. Being a hunter is hard. And as usual, this is mechanics for everyone, not just hunters. Stay out of the fire. And usually you want a kill shot whenever it comes up. It does a high amount of damage. It's an execute ability, so it can only be used on targets that are 20% health or lower. If it doesn't kill the target, the cooldown is refreshed, but the cooldown can only be refreshed once every 6 seconds. So if I shoot it and I don't kill a guy, I can shoot it again immediately, and if that doesn't kill him, I have to wait for the cooldown to come back up. It's pretty much just spam Arcane Shot while waiting for Kill Command, and use Cobra Shot when you're low on focus. And whenever you want to add some time to your Serpent Sting, but that sort of mechanic doesn't really matter until later in the game when you're actually doing long fight fights, like as you can see, fights here aren't lasting more than a few seconds. That seems to... Oh, I know it's gonna happen. I'm an idiot. My pet's going to aggro everything, despite being in... Oh, it only aggroed one. That's surprising. Good thing I had a stealth pet. Usually what happens in situations like this, if you don't dismiss your pet before dropping down, is your pet will go on a path that sends it through a bunch of units, and people don't like that. And so you need to be careful. What I should have done was dismissed my pet before I jumped down. Fortunately, my pet knows Prowl, so it's hidden, so it's stealth all the time.
Heretics! You will suffer for this interaction.
I'll show you an actual rotation here. Next time I activated everything. Considering my focus, it doesn't look like I need for. I think I'll be respecing into Thrill of the Hunt. And I'll show you that in a minute. Right, and then we use Readiness, and I get Bestial Wrath back. Check that out. Focus Fire. I can use Intimidate to stun a target, like that it works on the boss. See how I used Kill Shot twice there? That's a level up. And this is a better piece of gear. Need. Notice I was able to use Kill Shot twice. It's a pretty cool mechanic. Alright, sweet new helmet. And we move on. In this dungeon, it's important to turn in quests as they come up, because you don't want to wait too long and get to a certain part of the dungeon where you won't be able to pick up more quests. And because if you'll notice, I'm wearing this helmet. It's basically like a communicator between me and the quest giver, and it will activate quests based on where I'm standing. If I, for example, that you saw I killed the first ogre and turned in the quest remotely, and then got another quest to kill the lady over there, and was able to turn that in, and I will pick up another quest here in a minute as I walk up to the proper area. And if I had not turned in the first quest when I killed the ogre or when I killed the lady, I would not be able to pick up future quests. And so I'd have to pretty much redo the dungeon just to get the quests out of the way. Another mechanic to note, and I think it's Beast Mastery only, whenever you multi-shot, your pet gains a cleave for the I think it's just the next auto attack. And another thing to note is Kill Command and Arcane Shot will apply Hunter's Mark. My screen went black, that was cool. It will apply the Hunter's Mark effect, which increases all ranged damage by 5% on the target. So you want to hit Arcane Shot or Kill Command as early as possible on the target.
Smash!
As far as mechanics goes, I think that's pretty much it. I think I already covered Intimidate. Use it when you want to stun a target. That's more of a PvP based skill. I took it because I thought it felt fitting to the whole Beast Mastery Hunter aspect. And we're just gonna move along. As you see, Raz came in again. Just you see all these corpses he's leaving in his wake. If only we could control him, the dungeon would be a lot easier. And I'm gonna show you something that. Alright, hold on. You'll notice this little exclamation mark. See, I would not have been able to pick that up if I didn't turn in the quest to kill the lady. So always make sure you're turning in your remote quests, just in case mechanics like this are present. As far as mechanics goes, they're pretty simple. For the first ogre boss, it's pretty much a tank and spam. Just make sure you destroy the chains when he casts the spell that teleports you all to him. For the lady we just fought, a cool mechanic is to stand in front of the purple beams that you may have seen heading into the targets just next to it. And doing that for long enough will make you turn into a ascended creature, which gives you a bunch of power and quite a few unique, pretty sweet abilities. And he's down. Bracers, can't wear those. And just group etiquette, only need if the item is an upgrade and if you can wear it. For that guy, the mechanic as I understand it is every now and again you want to drag him into this little pillar here, and it, as I understand it, it increases the damage he does, but increases the damage dealt to him. So after a certain amount of time you want to pull him out to do a decent amount of damage to him, but not get mega so that he's doing too much damage to you. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Again, multi-shot will make your pet cleave for the next attack. Might be the next 2 attacks. Point. And a cool thing about Cobra Shot is it can be cast while moving. And for anyone who doesn't know, you get Cobra Shot as a survival or Beastmaster hunter. Marksmen do not get Cobra Shot. Marksmen instead have Steady Shot to use. I don't remember if Steady Shot adds to the Serpent Sting duration. I don't think it does. I think that's too unique to Cobra Shot. Could be wrong though. Let's see. Slightly better, but I'm not gonna put them. Okay, I'm gonna put them on. Am I? Nah, I like my haste and mastery. Check it out. Multi-shot. I need to do a respec because I hardly ever actually need fervor. I instead should take a talent. So I thought I'd show you right here. I have fervor. What I need is Thrill of the Hunt. That whenever I use a ranged attack that costs focus or kill command, it reduced the focus cost of my next 3 arcane shots or multi-shots. To put it in perspective, that makes my arcane shots free, and my multi-shots only cost 20 focus, which is a huge deal. And if you think about being a Beast Mastery spec hunter, you get extra focus. You get 20 more focus than anyone else. I pretty much like using Cobra Shot just to get my focus back up. Let's do it. And the neat little thing about the UI is it shows you when you want to use focus fire. It's like, oh hey, you have 5 stacks of fury, better I can. How they do there. I'm only going to cast Cobra Shot because I want to... Oh, cast that a little too late there. Yeah, that's not even fair. My DPS is huge. Hunters are too hard. Turn in the quest. Let's see. I can get... Nope. I can get a better belt, and I think I will. And for those of you who are like me and are returning to the game, it would appear that, oh my god, I can skin these, that's awesome. It would appear that enemies can dodge ranged attacks now, so expertise is somewhat needed. I don't know how true or not that is, but that's what it looks like to me sometimes when I'm fighting. If that's not true, then don't listen to me, I'm just silly. Alrighty then, back to the dungeon. Multi-shot, cleaves. I want to look up the talent as soon as we clear these. In regard is to multi-shot. Oh, looks like our people are delayed. It's time to go in. Get to stunning. Oops. Neat thing about hunters, if things go to crap, you can nope on out of there with feigned death. Nice. Thought I was standing in something because of the dark rain beneath, but it's just an effect. Another nifty thing about Beast Mastery Hunters is your pet's auto attacks sometimes grant you 20 focus, which is a pretty big deal. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna look at the talent right now just to make sure I wasn't being a fool. Let's see. It's gonna be go for the throat? No. Beast Cleave. After you multi-shot, your pet's melee attacks also strike all other nearby enemy targets for 70%. Okay, so 75% is much. I don't know if that's its auto attack damage or my multi-shots damage. I'm gonna do some mad deeps to this guy. Alright, the mechanic here is obviously he switches between his shadows, just target the one that gets bigger. And that's the move. Again, hit readiness to renew all cooldowns and shoot the crap out of your enemies. If you're wondering why my pet's just disappearing like that, I have a talent called Link Strikes that makes it to where his auto attacks automatically place him behind the target, and they have a 30-yard range. Let's see. And that's an upgrade, and that's the end of the dungeon. All that's left at this point is to talk to Mr. Gnome.
My, you're a tall one.
Yes. Damn. You're not even... I don't understand why he would ask that. He is a caster. You don't use agility. Anyway, that's the dungeon. And I appreciate you all watching, and I'll catch you next time.